of our preparation. Are we live?
We're live.
We haven't set the game up.
No, that's the ritual that we go through.
Where is it?
Every
It's
time
here, right?
we start streaming. Is
That is
the
basically
black screen.
That's our intro, right? Our intro
our
is
intro.
us not having the game ready.
And then, all of a sudden, it is ready.
Yay!
It's like magic. Welcome back,
Welcome back,
everyone.
Emil.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here today.
I'm glad you're here.
You were sick yesterday.
I was.
And I was worried I was going
But
to
I
have
would
to do this
never.
alone.
I would never cancel on you. I just get in here sick, and then I give you the
sickness.
Yeah, the sickness, so you can be sick all weekend. But at least we get the stream done.
And that's what's important, right? Getting the stream done.
Exactly. So it's been a week, and a few things have happened in the game. Maybe not as many as last time when we had 2 whole weeks of new stuff in the game. This time, for the keen viewer who's watched every time, I'm sure they could find even more stuff than what we're gonna highlight. But there's a few new things that I want to show, and there's some stuff that we have kind of delayed.
Yeah.
Stuff we've been talking about in the last few streams that we haven't showed yet, like the monster truck wheels,
drifting wheels.
the drifting wheels. We've
Things
showed
we
briefly,
ran out
maybe.
of time for, basically.
So we're gonna show some of that today, since we're not quite ready to show.
You sure we're not just going to drive around?
No, we're gonna drive
around this ball.
It's gonna be 1 hour of me driving around this ball. This is because when I'm talking, I can't play while talking. So this is new, right? This
It's
is
new. I mean, yeah,
it's a stick.
with
It looks like a lollipop.
it does look like a lollipop.
Like a.
But you can't eat it, unfortunately.
Well, I'm gonna try. No, it's you said it's a ball on a stick. So, is that gonna be there in the game? Like, is that a thing?
It might be there in the game. It's something that we're just testing with right now. The idea is you would build your vehicle in a way so that you can knock down the ball,
Right.
and then you can push it around the world. You can do stuff with it. You can
But
have fun with it. But right now, it's kind of stuck on the pole.
Okay. And but it's sort of like it's a sandbox
Yeah.
prop, right? It's
I
not
mean-
meant to do anything in the expedition.
No, I mean,
per se.
if you were playing together with a friend, you could think about knocking it down and
Right.
kicking the ball to each other, maybe finding some goalposts
Okay.
somewhere, and that kind of sandboxy
Sure.
gameplay.
Sure.
I'm sure you'd probably get an achievement for it or something as well. It's like, yeah, you knocked the ball down.
Yeah,
Here's
and
an
then
achievement.
you you remember the companion cube in Portal. You brought the ball all the way to Jump Island. Congratulations! And then if you bring, that would be funny actually, having an achievement if you brought it all the way to the end too.
That could work.
Right?
We should
And
suggest that to
That
our
should-
designers.
Well, I mean, this game is, as we've said so many times before, almost the Dark Souls of vehicle creation sandbox game. But it will be even harder to get the ball all the way.
So much harder.
That
So
would be
much
so
harder
hard.
than Dark Souls.
So much harder. And then speed run it, at AGDQ. It's gonna be a treat. So I spy with my little eye
Yeah, this is new.
something new. We got, instead of just a regular boring bridge in the first world here, we got an unfinished bridge.
Yeah.
So we built the bridge and then we unbuilt it,
Yeah.
sort of. So what I'm supposed to do is just this, right?
I mean, you probably could, if you get the angle and the speed right, you probably could get across there by just brute forcing it, basically.
Right.
But the idea is we want people to experiment with their vehicles, because something we noticed in playtesting was people kind of, they got a basic vehicle,
Right.
and they kind of just stuck with it in a way. They expanded on it by putting more engines on, but they didn't really change the shape of it too much.
Okay.
So this is
So this is
one of the
first
ways
take.
we're trying to get people to actually change around their vehicle.
Right. And since we've got rid of the substance/spark system, and you can actually build as wide and as big as you want from the beginning. Maybe you can't build as many engines as you want, but you can build it as wide as you want from the beginning.
Well, you do have 2 power cores you're not using. So.
I am. But I was just thinking, since we got rid of that, you can build it wide enough for that. You don't have to go out and find some substance in order to be able to build something wide.
Yeah. So
I'm missing
the whole,
the 2x1s. Where are they not down here?
If you
Shouldn't they
click
be?
on the engine and then go back.
On this one?
Yeah, and then go back.
There it is. Oh,
That's a bug. It's a known bug.
it's known
It's
bug.
fine.
You say
It's gonna be
you
fixed.
say that every time. It's known bug. You never write anything down. Okay.
No, it's true. I don't.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so a bit wider, like this.
Is that going to be wide enough?
I mean, I can almost see. See that?
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
That's how perspective works, right?
That's totally how it works.
Yeah. That's how I know that I'm as big as the sun. Okay, that's dumb. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's terrible.
It's Friday, and I'm a little bit under the weather.
Any excuse.
But at least I'm here.
It's true. You're here.
I am here. You're not
Making
playing
us all
alone.
sick.
Making you all
Delaying the
sick.
game.
I enjoy it. Oh. And it works perfectly. So, yeah, that was a early challenge, and we just showed it, so spoiler
actually-
alert.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in the bridge itself isn't final either. I mean, we have an artist who's making it look like a destroyed bridge, and it actually looks really cool in the concept pieces that I've seen.
That's cool. So, I guess I could have built a boat instead and just floated over, right? Couldn't I?
It's not impossible. I mean, we did make the river wider, so it's harder to get across.
Right.
Because in the older build, you could actually just drive across.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't pay any attention to that.
That's one of the new things is the trails in the grass, right?
Yeah. That's something that we've been working on for a while, actually. I mean, it's still not final.
I can tell. But I mean, I get the point, but
Yeah.
it's like the tracks are a bit ahead of me.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Okay, another power core. Just working my way up there.
Yeah, Peter. Someone should fix that grass.
I always forget to check the chat. You're supposed to check the chat.
I do check it.
Oh yeah, but
Pete-
I don't. And it's just Peter, I know. But when
So
someone
I think these ramps are new as well from
Yeah.
the old build.
two kind of ramps. A dangerous one here.
That's if you're feeling adventurous. You can
As
go
you
on
can
that
see,
one.
that went really well. Okay. And a regular old ramp.
Yeah.
So these are like the ball, just kind of props to show that, just to put them somewhere, I guess, and then they're gonna be somewhere for real.
Yeah.
But probably not.
It's one of
here.
the things we're doing with the world right now. We're like designing objects and placing them into the world just to make the world a bit more fun to drive around in.
Mhm.
So you don't just have the main challenges to go after. You have these little like mini things that you can
Right.
have fun with.
So it's like building on the star system that puts in optional objectives in the game.
Yep.
We building, expanding on that by putting in these jumps and
That is
the
a
loop
feature.
that we saw last time. Yeah, the epilepsy feature.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's an idea for the stream. Emil tries to get all the stars.
Oh, that would take way too long.
Yeah, but you don't have anything better to do, right? We can sit here for hours and hours.
I guess.
No, I'm just kidding. Because look at those. Remember 2 or 3 streams ago when I tried to build a boat and in 10 minutes I did not succeed?
No, you didn't
If
get anywhere.
I didn't get
actually.
anywhere at all. If I'm gonna get those stars, that would require an actual boat. So that's a no.
But I think like a lot of these stars, you're not meant to get them the first time you see them.
Okay. But
Kind of gives you a reason to come back and
revisit. Sure.
try out the same area, but with the new parts that you found,
Right.
and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess at some point, right, when we start sharing a bit more of the game, one of our viewers should send me a boat so I can make it. Wouldn't that be good?
That would be. I mean,
Instead of
me personally, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to when people get access to the game. They can send us their cool builds, and we can play with them on the stream.
Exactly.
I think that's going to be pretty cool to do.
I think so too. We'll have a stream just for showing us, like a stream where we just look at fans' creations.
Yeah.
And critique them, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we rate them out of 10,
Yeah,
right?
for the aesthetic appeal. And if you are a subscriber, you can expect to have a higher score.
Of course.
Obviously. There will be preferential treatment. That's just how we roll. And donations, obviously. See, I'm kind of on a star hunt right now. See, I'm already at...
They're kind of addictive, right? I mean, you see them in the world, and you want to like drive past and ignore it.
Get them. And I like they got rid of the 3 stacks, at least in the beginning, because I was like, nah, I'm gonna build stack something just to get them. But how they are now? I should put one on top.
Just wait until we get to Jump Island. They're in some really creative places. Like, just.
You're telling me it's not gonna be easy all the way?
No, of course not.
Wasn't there supposed a power core up there? Before?
There used to be. It's moved to one of the islands.
One of the islands?
Yes.
But
I mean, you don't need it.
Okay, if you say so. I mean, we'll see. Okay, you are right, as always.
I mean,
that's good.
The star on the top of the loop, that was there last week, right? I'm pretty sure it was.
It was.
Yeah, that's not new.
I didn't.
It's still cool.
I didn't get it.
No,
I think because I sucked. But
it is pretty hard to get because the camera's a bit wonky when you take the leap right now.
Is that yeah? But it's not in the build. I remember seeing a GIF of a change in there. See, yeah. I did that. I just the free cam. I did.
Yeah.
But what was it? Klaus was doing something with the camera with the loop.
Yeah, so it like pans out when you take the loop, and it works kind of well, but it's.
Would it do that automatically? Or?
No, I don't think he actually implemented it. I think it was just something he was testing on his machine.
How did I not get that? Oh my god! New engine. Just a second. Give me it.
Yeah, it's a weird bug we have.
It's a little bit.
No, it doesn't update. You need to switch tabs and then it updates.
But you're aware. Oh man, it's heavy.
I'm aware.
You're aware?
The programmers are aware. I don't know what they're doing.
It's in the task something? It's endure?
It's endure.
Okay.
Buried
somewhere in the backlog. Where bugs go to die.
Emil, du har sat engine forkert.
Again.
There's no such thing as wrong engine placement. This is a construction game. You can put it wherever you want. This is air intake for when I blow into it. Okay.
He's left. He can't take anymore.
It's triggering him, and he is. In his defense, he's one of the only viewers, so we shouldn't trigger him.
Gavinator wishes he could get the game.
Yeah. Well,
he should sign up for the alpha.
He should sign up for the alpha. I think
if he hasn't already signed up.
November and December are going to be some exciting months for Trailmakers, especially if you've been waiting a long time to try it out and you haven't yet. But that's a bug. I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
No, you didn't get it. You weren't close enough.
It's a bug. You can. Are you writing this down? Emil didn't get the star.
Okay. You didn't get it. I'm sorry.
It's a bug. But so if you haven't tried it yet, but you've been waiting in agony to try it, November and December are going to be some fun months for you. We're going to need a lot more testers since the game is as far as it is right now and as stable as it is. We need a lot of stuff tested. So I think we can, with fair confidence, say that we're going to share a lot more keys very soon.
Very soon?
Well,
almost
soon-ish.
sound like Valve time TM.
Valve time, Blizzard time TM. Soon-ish.
Soon-ish.
It's like, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, that's new. That's something else that Cast has done. Although the bit at the end is a little bit violent, maybe.
A little bit.
Could put you down
felt like
gently.
Being beamed up. But yeah, more keys soon.
But I think one thing we should say about the keys, which I don't think we've said.
What's that?
Is that these keys, they're going to be for the new build of Trailmakers. They're not for the old Steam Alpha.
Right.
It's completely new.
It's not the game that you've seen on YouTube before.
Yep.
It's the game you're watching now. on stream or on YouTube or on Twitch video on demand. It's exploding a lot less than it was.
Oh no. Did it just did you just crash the
I
game?
crashed the game. Was it the?
I think
I
you
just
should.
pressed repair.
I think you pressed repair at the wrong time. You should restart the game.
Okay. L4.
Yeah, that's the best way.
You tried to get the Twitter keys. Yeah. There was like what? Maybe 5 Twitter keys shared in total. That's a tough one. Getting those out of 1,000 people trying. So
Yeah. But I think.
I feel you. Not easy to get. But if you sign up.
Come on.
No, you.
No, you were
I was just
doing
some,
your marketing spiel.
I was
so-
doing some stream of consciousness stuff, and I'm sure yours was more profound.
Not really. I was just gonna say, like, if I can be brutally honest,
Mm-hmm.
I would say you haven't missed too much by not getting the Steam Alpha key because this build is way better.
It
so
sure is.
much more fun.
See, you're doing the marketing spiel for me. I don't have to do it. But I agree wholeheartedly. The demo that people have seen
Yeah.
content from
Yeah,
is
it's like
short.
super early.
Yeah.
It's buggy.
Yeah. Not a lot. This is buggy too,
Yeah.
obviously. But there's just so much more content in this version, and this is the one you want to play.
And we have the multiplayer working. I mean, that's going to be in the new keys we send out too, right?
Most likely.
Most likely. No promises.
No promises. We'll see. It depends on what we want tested in the case.
But also, I believe with the new keys we're sending out, it's going to be a build that we update quite regular.
yeah,
Unlike the Steam Alpha, which we put out and we didn't update
We
it.
never
and
updated
we
it.
never. That was our intention from the very start. We just wanted to see how people reacted to the game,
Yeah.
if it was a good idea,
yeah.
and people reacted really well to it.
They did,
So
but you're right. We didn't update that since April. So if you feel like that you haven't seen anything new, that's probably because you've only seen that alpha demo.
Yeah.
So as soon as we put out this, I lost the wheel, and it doesn't matter. It's a brand new experience in many ways.
in many ways,
In many ways. Besides the new graphics, we just rebuilt the whole world. We didn't really reuse the layout at all.
no, I think like the only thing we carried over really is the blocks, some of the blocks and like the seat. But again, I'm not even sure they're final. I think the blocks are probably pretty final, like the 2x4s.
Right.
But like the seat itself could possibly change by the
Even
time.
the seat did get a little bit of graphical overhaul since. Not
That's
that
true. It
much.
got like the one in the little sticker
They
on it,
got
right?
some stickers on it like that.
Yeah.
And the blocks are changed too because you can color them in this version, which
yes,
you
of course.
couldn't in the demo.
Yeah, in the old demo we put in some hidden like golden blocks, but we kind of thought that was too limiting to the player.
Yeah.
It's nicer if you can just pick your color.
Pick your color. Indeed, you get you from the beginning. You pick your 2 favorite colors, and then the blocks are by standard that color. As you can see,
your character as
Jamie
well.
picked green and pink.
Green and pink.
Obviously,
Good combination.
it's
Works
the-
really well. Right?
Sure. And you can pick whatever you want, and then you can. I'm not sure if you unlock the other colors or if they're just there from the beginning when you go into the customization menu. If you could just change it to whatever you like.
I think that the store open from the start.
Okay, that's good.
At least the ones we have in the game now.
Yeah.
I mean,
that might
over
be
time it's possible we'll add more
unlockable.
shades, like more shades of green, for example.
Right. Or the golden one, since I don't think that's in the.
No, the
Colour-
golden ones
colour.
aren't in this actually.
No?
At least not yet.
That could be like one of the unlockable ones.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's running pretty well. I'm not feeling any frame rate.
This build
loss.
is running super well. I mean, if I just press F1 now, I hope it's not going to break anything. It's like averaging at 50, which considering we're streaming at the same time
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's fine. We're happy with it.
And it's also super unoptimized right now.
Okay.
Still.
Oh,
So yeah, this is a new challenge that one of our designers has put in the game.
you borrowed some mix.
Yeah, borrowed some eggs. Obviously they're untextured right now, so
Right.
they're just white balls stuck in the ground, basically.
So we'll demonstrate what this challenge is. Here you are. You just unlock the suspension. You're not using the suspension. This is what happens.
Yep.
The unsuspended car.
But also this section is quite untested, so it might not work with suspension. Should we try it? I mean,
Why not?
suspension is still being worked on.
We'll show what's supposed to happen. Oh well, we'll describe what's supposed to happen.
Is that Fat Pikachu?
Fat Pikachu,
T?
white T, right? So you, as in YouTube.
I guess
I'm
that
thinking,
works.
Yeah. And thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in and for the compliment.
Okay, let's put these on. The suspension spring. That's a suspension spring.
Almost feels like you're showing off some work that you've
Oh
been doing.
no, I would never. I would never, toot my own horn. Yes, I very much would.
If you leave build mode
Uh-huh.
and go back into it, should work. Make sure your vehicle is targeted.
Okay.
Now try dragging out the wheel. Yeah, there we go.
All right. I'm so glad I have the QA manager with me to debug these things. Otherwise,
always helps.
Peter would just say it in chat. Just do this.
Peter's not even watching anymore. He's
Probably
a
not.
fake fan.
Yeah, he's a fake fan. He was never a fan to begin with. Okay, so suspension's on. You got the suspension area, and it
kind of works.
It
I
works. It works better. Oh.
Not quite enough speed.
Because I kind of slowed down
Yeah.
over the bumpy road. I think I should have just.
That actually worked better than I was expecting.
Maybe I'm just good at showcasing it. Have you thought about that?
Of course.
Yeah. Alright, let's try that again. This time I'll get the star too. This time I won't get the star. As I said. Obviously. I'm gonna have to replay when it comes out so many times to get all the stars. Okay, one more time.
This time.
Oh,
This
no.
time is.
Yeah. It's
abort.
fine. It's fine.
Yo.
Woo! No.
Almost.
I felt like I could have. Oh yeah.
I remember Connects.
Yeah, me too.
They had a really big roller coaster thing you could build.
Mm-hmm.
That was super cool.
I don't even think I ever had Kinects, but I had friends who had Kinects. I was mostly playing with Legos. But yeah, it's a bit like that. Inspired? You think it's inspired by that, the art style by Kinects? Or do you just think that we want to see Kinects because we know what it is?
Well, I mean, we do have pieces that look way more like Kinect's box, the grid pieces,
That's
rather
true.
than the box.
Let's show these. You're thinking about these?
Yeah, I'm thinking about those. They're kind of like Kinect's.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, definitely. Okay. Is this gonna be one of those streams where I try this 10 times and fail and?
well, if you look to the, I mean, if we keep failing, we
Right.
can get around it by going to the right there. There's a little secret path.
No need.
No, it looks like I think you might make it this time.
Yeah. It's fine. Warning.
The sign is new as well. That's new.
Explosive plants.
Yeah.
And they're hidden in the grass now. They're not
Yeah.
immediately
So they're-
obvious.
A little bit harder to see.
I feel like there should be a checkpoint over there, but then again,
Or you should just not keep dying.
maybe not die so much. Is that your? That's the worst troubleshooting. Get good. Is that your advice?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Are you gonna skip it?
Yeah.
You gonna skip this content?
Obviously. See?
You're
Much
gonna
better.
You're gonna skip the content and then complain that it's too easy.
Yeah. This game is too easy, man. This is not even close to being the Dark Souls. So we should. Okay. No. I'm gonna stop saying that.
Oh, look at all the grass. It's so nice.
Did you make the grass?
I didn't make the
You
grass.
plucking the grass?
But it is nice.
It is. It does look different than the grass from the first island. This one doesn't lie down when I drive over it. Have you noticed?
That's true. It doesn't. 'Cause we haven't implemented it yet.
Only on the first grass?
Only on the first grass.
Okay. What's that?
That's a good question. I haven't been over there yet. That's the. I think it's the grinder that one of our designers put in, but it doesn't seem to be activated right now. It's not moving anyway. But we can drive over and have a look at it at some point.
Let's do that.
Hopefully, if we have time.
Can you create all different vehicles? If so, it really opens the door for experimentation. You can create a lot of stuff in this game.
So many vehicles.
It's physics based, so and each each part in the builder has different properties. So put some propulsions on, put some wings on, and you have yourself a jet plane. Put on helicopter blades, and you can make that. You can build everything, boats. I was busy. That's fine. But yeah, there's a lot of room for experimentation in this game. That's what it's all about.
Kerbal with cars, I mean, that's kind of accurate, right? Although you're going to be able to build modern cars.
And it's hopefully going to be easier than Kerbal. I mean, I kind of gave up in Kerbal. Never really got to what do they call it? They don't call it the moon. What do they call it?
I never got that far.
The moon or something, you know?
But I also really enjoyed that game. I didn't have the time to dedicate to it that it seemed like it needed.
Yeah. Yeah, but it has the same idea that in Kerbal your main goal is to get to space first and then get to the moon and get to Mars or something. And in Trailmakers there's also a clearly defined goal you have to get from A to B, and we always show you where to go next, but we don't show you how to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, moon as in
moon.
Yeah.
But I think you missed a star back there in that tunnel.
What? Is the tunnel new?
The tunnel is totally new.
Cause
you just drove through it without noticing. I mean,
I was talking. Who this? So you think you can drive? FTP? Is the game gonna
File transfer protocol?
No, free to play. It's not gonna be free to play. Sorry, spoilers. Okay, I can do this.
Now you know what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna get people asking for free to play.
Okay, one more try. If I
think you need a bit more speed.
No. It just needs this. You know, how I back up like
That's
that.
what I meant. More speed.
Oh, I thought you meant like more.
Whoa.
Oh. So that's not good. I do need wheels. Smooth. I agree.
I mean, you've probably noticed that you're not exploding as much either.
I'm not.
That's because we've tweaked the blocks a little bit. We've made them not quite as sensitive. So, okay, that's kind of your own fault for driving into
the hole. Was it though? But yeah, in the if you watched the last stream, you would have noticed like almost every time you kind of hit something with the engines, they would be so volatile that you'd just explode.
Yeah.
Did I get it?
Did you get it?
Oh no. Oh my god. You know how many hours of streaming it would take to get all these stars? And I actually kind of like that. That means there's some replayability, because even if you just blast through the world, there's going to be a lot of stars you miss.
Yeah.
More rockets?
More rockets always helps. I mean, there is rockets nearby. Ooh, whoa. I haven't seen this.
You haven't?
This is new.
So
we should try
some game designer tried putting in some jumps to... that's also new? What's that?
Ooh, I know what that is.
You know?
Should we turn it into a trying to get up there stream?
So the jump did not have a collider, so I kind of just drove through the jump and then into a wall.
Okay.
Well, at least there's a checkpoint nearby. I think that. All right.
It's kind of your own fault. You probably noticed as well that the pieces,
like
your broken pieces,
that's good.
That's a really nice fix.
Was it last stream where at some point when I repaired, then I just spawned on my own kind of thing? Oh, it's Gold Actual. I think he's been streaming the demo at some point.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
He's probably pretty excited for the upcoming keys then.
He should be.
But yeah, this is another idea one of our designers has put in. I don't know if I should explain it to you or if I just want to see you try and figure it out.
I mean, I would think that you could build something that could kind of make like a frame over it and then boost yourself up, or you could have it like as a ramp on the way down. But
I mean, both ways would probably work. The game isn't out yet.
No.
Fat Pikachu.
Not yet.
We're aiming for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like Emil said before, we have a upcoming what is it called?
what we call it. It's still alpha.
Alpha
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Our second alpha release, which if you signed up for our mailing list, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you sign up for our mailing list, you're in with a chance of getting a key when we send them out.
Right.
And we are aiming to do that pretty soon. We don't want to announce a date just yet because we want to be sure that what we send out is good enough.
Sure.
But it is going to be soon.
It sure is. New sign? Piranha sign?
Piranha sign, yes.
Good to know.
And you can sign up to the mailing list at playtrailmakers.com.
Link in the description.
So there is.
Yeah. And if you want to be the first to know when some of the dates, like the testing dates or the release date or whatever, there's tons of ways you can follow us. Pick your preferred method. There's Twitter and Facebook and mailing lists and
if you follow
Discord.
us on social media or if you're on our mailing list, there's no way you're gonna miss when we send these keys out. We're gonna tell people about it, and the same when we announce a release date. Like, it's gonna be hard to miss, right?
It will be. How do I get over there? That's where the jets are.
Yeah, you need to go back to where you came from because you took an optional path.
Oh. Went down to the experimental place with white stuff, white level designer stuff.
Yes.
Without collisions. It was trolling me.
You gave up trying to get up there. I mean, the idea is you build your vehicle and then you put like a hook on top of it and put a wheel on top, and then you drive over it and connect.
You can do that?
Yeah, I've seen our designer do it and it looks really cool.
Okay, that's fun.
But it's a cool idea.
I kind of want to do it when it has a texture.
Yeah. I mean, that's the problem with like a few of the fun elements we're putting into the world right now. A lot of it is just white box basically because I mean, that's how game development is when it's in the early stages. You don't spend time doing stuff and like texturing stuff until you know it's going to be in the final game.
That makes sense.
So some of this stuff you see might not even be in the final game if we don't think it's fun, or playtesters tell us this isn't good.
Yeah. It's experimental. So I'm gonna need a jet, but I'm not sure I have enough.
Code Actual needs a date. I think everyone needs a date. Like for the game, I mean.
Oh, I thought you meant, okay, yeah, a date, sure.
But yeah, we're still aiming for this year.
Oh yeah.
We don't want to announce a date too soon and then
break the promise.
Yeah. And then disappoint people. It's like, we're gonna have to delay the game.
Yeah.
So I think what might probably happen, I mean, you're the marketing guy, you probably know more than me, is we're gonna announce a date and then it's gonna be pretty relatively soon afterwards that you'll be able to get the game, right? It's not gonna be like we announce a date and then you wait in for 6 months or whatever.
No.
Which is kind of nice.
People are super noisy today. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay.
I think at least as a gamer, it's nice when a company announces a game and you don't have to wait too long.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So this is like the opposite of the one you did earlier.
Yes, and I have to make something really narrow. And there's another one over here. And that one, I like that one, but I feel like I could kind of cheese this
by just making
just by doing this
a long stick.
That was
That's true for Pikachu, but when we talk about the release date right now, we're talking about the early access release. So if you do buy it at early access, you should be aware it's not a finished game. It is going to be getting updates, regular updates. It's going to be getting fixes.
There's going to be bugs.
Yeah, I mean, it's early access. Of course, there's going to be bugs. If you wanted to wait for the final game, we're aiming for like middle of next year to say like, okay, now 1.0 is finished, and then obviously after that we'll update the game with content updates, and
But it's going to be more stable from
it's going to
when
be
we
more
go
stable
out of
from that
early
point.
access. So early access, you just have to be okay with some things being a little bit unstable.
Yeah.
But I mean, this works relatively well, and this is still some ways away from early access.
Yeah,
so
this build is super far away.
So I feel a little bit cheated here because I thought I could just run out and get this done. You're
No,
telling me that I have to drive out and get it?
I'm not sure if it's your seat that has to touch the star or if it's like any block. I mean, there's an easy way to test if any block works, right? You can just attach
take a
load of blocks.
Right.
And you know what I mean, right? When I say this,
I know what I mean. I like make a big.
just make like a big
pole.
stick, a big pole, and poke the star and see if that works.
Let's do this real quick. This is too short. So I should probably showcase this.
Pretty long.
Up.
And hopefully it won't break the builder.
This doesn't work? I can't mark all this and then copy?
Are you pressing insert?
Yeah. That's one for your... Doesn't work.
I am not sure why that's not working. That is a bug. Just have to keep.
Actually, I'm not allowed to build further than this.
Could be something that our designer has put in to stop you cheesing it, maybe. This just looks. I'm not actually sure how you would get this if you can't cheese it.
I got stuck, so that's a thing that just
that's
happened.
A pretty tough start to get, actually.
Okay. I regret this. Okay. I have a solution.
Yeah, that's true, Gavinator. I don't think you'll be waiting 5 years for Trailmakers to come out. At least I hope not.
That would be that would be insane. No, that's not gonna happen. I think we could make that. If I built something that was just a seat with wheels on it, even then I think it's almost a bit too narrow. Oh yeah, the plank is. I'm not.
I know how you can do it.
How?
We're not gonna do it on this stream.
Okay.
But I think you could like kind of how a roller coaster works, where they have wheels at the side of the track. So if you build like a frame around it and then put wheels sideways.
If I don't care about dying afterwards,
you just like zoom off. Be fine.
That's nice.
A bag would be perfect for that. Bags are actually pretty tough to make in this game right now.
Yeah, because the only working seat we have right now is this, and it's a little bit broad. If we had a seat that was, you see, this is 2. Right, this is a 2 broad, and if we had one that was maybe only 1 or something, then maybe you could.
I mean, we do have a single box seat in the game somewhere. I don't think our artist has got around to updating it for this yet.
Oh,
but it was in the Steam Alpha. If people played that, they probably remember it from sandbox mode.
Right.
It had a lot of issues, like falling through the ground and weird stuff.
But it was there.
But I've made a trike in this game, and that
a
actually
trike?
worked. Yeah, a trike. 3 wheels.
Sure.
Actually, it worked pretty well. It was fun to drive around in.
Okay. We can do that at some point.
Not that it's going to help you get that star, obviously. I mean,
I feel like every time we stream, I get sidetracked by something. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, my life depends on getting this star.
See, now the problem is you have a star there to the side.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Don't look down. It's too scary. Ooh. And I'm just glad it's not VR.
Yeah. No, Jamie just promised full VR support by.
I did.
No, just kidding. Just kidding. We don't. Who wants that? Looking forward to seeing it. Go, Lexual.
Thank you for tuning in. It's always cool to get viewers. Always.
Especially if they tried the game, you know.
Yeah. They get to see how it's like developed since the Steam Alpha, so that's good.
And they can, agree with us that so much has changed. I mean. Okay, we made it. Worth it. This is fine.
Yeah, your vehicle isn't wide
No.
at all now.
Okay, so I got the jet. I got some more power cores. I think I'm ready to give it another shot down at the big jump. Oh,
Should maybe make your vehicle a bit wider.
it's fine.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
if you think it's fine, then I'm not gonna disagree.
might be tumbling over a little bit, and it's lost its suspension. So when I land the big jump, I'm gonna just super get wrecked. But
Probably.
yeah. But at least it's fast. Now, if I want to spawn here again and not at the last checkpoint, do I just need?
You just need. Well, you should have
I
maybe
guess,
drove into it first.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? I actually did.
Did you drive into it?
I must have, because you can't drive around this that easy, can you?
Okay, you must have drove into it.
I must have.
Yeah, you drove into
Good.
it. It's not a bug.
What was the other
That's a
bug?
bug, however.
The Tesla coil
Yeah,
car,
looks pretty cool though.
and it gets longer the faster. What's it trying to get?
I think it's going to your last point
Oh.
when you was outside of your car.
Oops. Oh, it fixed itself with the repair.
That's a shame. That was it was a cool feature.
It was. We have it. We have it on one more. Okay, ready?
Let's do this.
Nailed it.
So close.
I should have been able. That
Should have jumped out.
you can do that. That's
Yeah.
cheese. That's cheesing it.
It is cheesing
yeah.
it, but you can do it to an extent as long as you're not too far above the ground. If you do it when you're too far above the ground, then you'll die.
Okay. No.
That's something you used to be able to do in the Steam Alpha. Like you could jump out at the last minute on jumps. Didn't matter like how high you were, you would survive.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Now watch this drive.
We need to talk to
Yeah.
Franklin.
I can do this. Good speed. Oh, I hit
What
something.
happened then?
I think I hit a pebble or something. Okay.
You sure you don't want to make your car wider?
I'll make it wider. I think the death loading thing has been getting a bit longer, isn't it?
It is, and I'm actually not sure if that's intentional or not.
No.
Yeah, it does maybe feel a little bit too long right now.
A little bit. Especially if you're failing a lot. If you're not like
But
a
then
regular
you just need to
person.
get good, right? I mean, if you
All right, Jamie. Yeah, but you're right. I should just get better at
Yeah,
the game that I helped make. But you know, the only time I play, as I've said before, is with you during the stream. So this is my 1 hour a week where I get to practice the game. Because if I was like really good at it, then every time I got here on Friday, the game would look too easy.
Yeah, that's true. So we have to give people the real experience.
This is the real experience.
I mean, if they want the real experience, we should teleport to the jump that you were trying to do the other day. Cheesed it.
You're being mean now, and I don't appreciate it. But you're right. I was testing a big jump the other day, and it took me at least half an hour to figure out what I was supposed to do. I kept brute forcing it with the same vehicle, forgetting that the actual purpose of the game is to keep changing your vehicle until something works. And I was like, no, this will work eventually, and it did.
Did you even do it in the end? I got tired of watching. I had to go away.
I did it eventually, but I mean, we're speaking in such vague terms because we don't want to spoil it. Because I'm waiting for the YouTube video of someone being stuck the same place, so I can say, you see, it's hard. It's not just me,
I guess.
and you can be like, yeah,
But
Emil,
what
you're
if
right.
there is no
You're right
YouTube
as
video of
always,
that?
Emil. Well,
We should go and see what that big
then I'll make one. I'm
white
just gonna
thing
get
is.
the
Oh, yeah.
checkpoint real quick
I
because
guess we can do that.
there it is. Do I get the beam me up thing again?
Yeah, it's every time you reach the next island. Okay, that was unfair. I don't know what happened there. Peter can. deal with
Exploded and I died.
that. You got the checkpoint though.
That's.
So.
That doesn't seem fair at
Please
all.
fix, Peter.
Please fix. Please Jira that.
I didn't make that transition.
So yeah, we saw something in the distance over here, right?
Yeah, we did.
I think. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah,
Ah, yeah, they're not turned on. It seems like, which is a shame.
Is that because I need to find something to turn it on with?
Yeah, that's definitely why.
That's definitely in the game.
But it's probably for the best because there's dangerous animals here. So.
But I think it's actually open, isn't it?
Is it? Can you get through?
I think so. But
I think it should be spinning though, right?
oh,
Yeah.
what? Okay.
It is spinning.
It is spinning, but it's
Not
invisible.
visually. Oh, okay.
It's invisible. Invisible spinning. That's fine.
So we'll just drive away from here and forget we ever saw it.
Did you see that little guy? He was going. Okay, forget you ever saw it. We'll show it.
Someone forgot to put a widget by the icon. Nope.
No. Maybe next stream. You know, Woody will fix it. Maybe.
10 out of 10 driving, Emil.
I kind of feel like that's he's being disingenuous, and I don't appreciate it. You know, I'm doing my best. Is this still Jump Island?
No. Well, this jump will take you to Wind Island, which we can show a little bit of it. I mean,
We can.
yeah, it's
'cause
pretty stable now. It's working pretty well.
And
so
there's 12 minutes left of the stream, so
we can show like the start of Wind Island.
let's
I
show the
guess.
start. You tell me when I should. Well, it's not going to be a problem because I'm not going to make that jump. So
Move, you can still swim.
why are the piranhas not getting me?
Probably
Nobody.
because nobody's put piranhas there, maybe.
Shallow water.
Huh.
Ah,
Oh,
it's not deep enough.
that's fine. I'll go for a swim then.
Are we just gonna fill 10 minutes of
No, yeah,
swimming?
yeah, we could easily do that. No. Okay.
You see how stable the build is now?
It's
Like you
really
can drag out the
stable.
blueprint, it doesn't crash.
Mhm.
Doesn't
We should be
get
careful with
corrupted.
showing stuff that's so stable because people will start expecting them to play it too.
That is true.
Is it me or are these bushes new?
I think the bushes are new.
Are these
Yeah, they're new bushes.
right?
They look pretty nice.
Who made these?
Just need the wind controller.
Did you make these?
No, I didn't.
Did Johnny make
No,
these?
We had them.
They're nice.
Nobody knows who made them.
No,
They just appeared in the game.
they're just a burning
The game
bush.
is making
A
it
burning
so.
bush appeared. Okay, no, it's good. So this is
Be
the beginning
careful on
of.
this, 'cause-
No, it's
okay,
fine.
no, it's
I'm
been
good.
fixed.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. 10 out of 10 driving. Remember. This is the beginning of the third island out of
5?
5.
If you include the multiplayer,
If you
the
include
multiplayer,
the multiplayer island. 4 if you don't. And this is where the difficulty really starts to.
This is where it becomes the Dark Souls of
This is where
physics.
it truly becomes the Dark Souls 2.
Well, Dark Souls 2 is easy.
Oh, then this is where it becomes the
Demon Souls.
Cuphead on New Game Plus expert. No? Okay. Nintendo hard? Is that it?
What?
What's the thing called when something is super hard? Like old school hard?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that before. That was good.
Whoa. No. Okay.
How did I just make that? I felt like I should have exploded.
But you didn't.
Is so when we say this is the third island, this is the Wind Island stuff. This it's a bit reminiscent of the place in the demo where you started having wind in all sorts of directions, in against you and with you and from the and like side wind and stuff. But there's also in this version some wind coming from the bottom and up.
Yeah, some updraft.
Some updraft.
Which you can have a lot of fun with, actually.
Was
If-
there
if
updraft
you-
in that jump I just did there? Because I felt like I was really fine. And I
I don't
remember
think there is.
Esker said that in some of the beginning parts there was some updraft in some of the jumps just to show updraft. Maybe I don't know. But you can tell that there's wind. It's
Yeah, there's some wind
it's
here.
subtle, but there's a bit of wind here. And this I'm not pressing forward right now, so this is just carrying me the wind. Oh, new grass.
Yes. Peter says DuckTales hard, which
Right.
makes me reminds me of Battletoads on the old Nintendo.
That's what I
That
meant.
game was really hard.
That's what I mean. That's what people say
broken.
Nintendo hard. They mean like stuff that was too hard back then.
Now I know what you mean.
Yeah. You know, the Dark Souls of my childhood was Lion King.
That game was hard.
That game was hard. I always, you know,
And the Dark Souls of my childhood was probably the Aliens game on the Sega Mega Drive. That game was really hard.
I
as
never
well.
tried that.
It was a good game. I probably shouldn't have been playing it as a kid, but I mean, I turned out fine. So, I mean, you're on mud. You're gonna slip into the ground, into the water.
Okay, right.
Cussed.
Oh my God. Lion King wasn't hard. He never even played Lion King. Lion King was super hard. I remember the giraffe level. There's a pixel perfect jump in the giraffe level, okay? Because they only tested it once.
So my target gets it from
Shitty QA, man.
Shitty QA. We don't do that over here.
That should work, right? It should. So if my target is not set, so if it's not set in within the instances,
It's very shiny mud.
It looks nice, right?
Yeah.
Right? So it's missing from.
So I think this is the first challenge of Wind Island where the wind is really against you.
Right.
It's
So where you unlock 2 streamlined blocks and if you use those to build your vehicle, it'll be more streamlined, more
Yeah, so it's
aerodynamic.
gonna make it.
So when the
bit
wind
easier.
is against you, like it is here, where I'm almost, I'm slowed down to. Maybe it should be even stronger, the wind, because I don't.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of thing is being tweaked like
but
daily.
if you go back to,
So yeah, right now
back
you're able to do it without using them,
Right.
but in the final game you
We
probably
want
won't
to
be
tune
able
it,
to
so
do
you
that.
have to make it streamlined.
Yeah.
If I stop all the way, it will
Yeah,
slow me down.
it will push you back, and I think if you try and turn, it's gonna like push you over as well. Maybe. No.
Almost. We'll make it a little bit like stronger wind, so it's not that easy. You will need, hopefully, the streamline box.
There's definitely places here where you do need the box.
I remember.
Yeah, you remember. You have
I,
nightmares and flashbacks.
You know,
all
I
those
have
kind of
a
things.
little bit of PTSD in the next section. Might just skip that just for my own sanity and just go drive through this instead. Do these have a collider? No. That's lucky. Oh.
Well,
I
that
lost
wheel
one.
is,
No, this doesn't matter. One is enough. Oh wait, I can't turn now. That little wheel is just keep going. Okay.
I don't know what's over here. I haven't been over here.
One thing's for certain, no one put stars in Wind Island yet. As you
No,
can
no.
see down there, there's 0 out of 0 stars. So
we haven't got that
still
yet.
a lot of potential for exploration. A lot of these places will probably have a little bit of stars scattered around. Got a checkpoint here. A cave.
I am looking at barriers.
Cave?
No, just a. I thought it was a cave. It looked like I was
Yeah, it's
going
kind
in
of a cave. I mean,
Yep. This is back to the beginning, I think. And this is a checkpoint.
it's another checkpoint.
So this island is a bit more unfinished than the first 2. So
Yeah, I mean, the past couple of weeks we've been working on. I don't want to say perfecting because, I mean, nothing is perfect, right?
right.
Except Zelda.
Except so.
But yeah, we've been focusing on the first 2 islands, and now I think we're starting to move on to the 3rd and 4th island.
Right.
Starting to put things into like fun things to do in those worlds and the stars as well.
To the you know, people just saw that. That was wind. I was not poor driving. The wind, you know,
Of course,
the wind did that.
of course, it was the wind.
It's gonna be my excuse for every time we play Wind Island. Oh, I was not poor driving, and the wind pushed me over. Nintendo fanboy. She's speaking to you, Jamie. Because I don't even have a Nintendo.
That's why you're a terrible person.
Oh, that's why. Oh, thank God. I thought it was due to my, poor behavior, but it's because I don't own a Nintendo.
Everybody should have a Nintendo.
Okay. That's good to know that for the mere price of, 2,500 Danish crowns, I can become a better person.
It's like cheap at twice the price, if you ask me.
It's gonna be a Black Friday sale. Or should I just buy it full price? Or am I not a real Nintendo fan?
You should support Nintendo, so you should pay full price, obviously.
Alright, I might. Can I buy one used?
Well,
are you saying that no one is selling their Switch because it's so good?
No, I've seen people selling their Switches, and I spend many hours thinking about, like, why would you sell your Switch? It makes no sense to me, but people do it. I'm not going to judge those people.
That feels unfair. I just drove over that,
well, yeah,
and both my wheels fell off.
This is what happens when you get to Wind Island. I mean, we haven't got to tweaking this area yet, so you're going to notice some weird things here.
I wonder what he was talking about when he said "like it, love."
I don't know.
No.
I think it was maybe when when the wind blew you away.
Might be. So let's try that again. So that is actually something that shouldn't be there. You see that? No longer used thing? I wrote that.
Isn't that just the name of the piece?
No longer used?
No longer used go-kart wheel?
Oh, like, a go-kart wheel that's, no one is using.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not.
But we've done the same thing we do every stream, where we say we're going to show the drift wheels or the monster truck wheels, and we haven't.
It's a meme now.
We have 2 minutes.
No, it's a meme. It's like when in Jimmy Kimmel's show, when every time afterwards he says, "I'm sorry to Matt Damon, we didn't have time to put him on." That's our stream just with the monster truck wheels.
That makes sense.
No,
we can do that.
No,
maybe it's better to save them. Maybe it's better to save them until we have like fun stuff in the world that uses them. Because right now, we
just put them on and
see.
See here, look at these big wheels. Yeah, let's wait until we're actually using them, and then say, this time the new stuff you saw was the wind and my poor driving, which is not new, because that's always been there. Again, this was not poor driving. The wind.
No, of course it was the wind. It came
pushing me,
took you away.
Right. Gavinator, see you next time, man. And we are slowly running out of time. Jamie, I something I was thinking about last time, and the time before that, and actually also the time before that.
And the time before that.
No, because the first time we streamed, we did remember to plug.
Yeah, we did it the second time as well.
We did.
Yeah, but we didn't do it as well.
We didn't do it that well. We should spend longer time plugging.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube. Guy, so
I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I'm watching a lot of Twitch, and I know we should tell people to.
No, you've been researching.
I've been researching, obviously, because I do it during work hours. And we should tell people to hit the like button.
Subscribe.
Follow on Twitter, like on Facebook, subscribe to the newsletter, follow on Steam, and wishlist on Steam.
Yes.
And comment on the video.
Smash that
like button.
Yeah.
And don't donate. You can't donate though.
You can't donate, but you can pre-order the game.
You can pre-order the game, which is kind of the same.
Kind of the
donation.
same thing. I mean,
except that you get a game.
Yeah, you actually get something for it, right?
Right. And go to our Discord. We have a Discord too.
Yeah.
Join the fun in there. We're there.
We're there every day.
Yeah. We talk to people. If you have any questions that you didn't get the time to ask on the stream, you can go in there and ask them. Where else? Is that it?
That's everywhere, right?
I think that's everywhere.
Is it?
And
Is it everywhere?
and join in next time on Twitch next Friday.
And stay tuned to our social media channels for
Sure.
next week.
Where
there might be interesting stuff happening, maybe. I mean, it's possible.
Maybe. Yeah.
Possible we might have some exciting things to talk about.
Mm-hmm. But that's about it for this time. It's been fun.
Always a pleasure. Always.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
Yeah, we should do it
All
again.
right. Thanks for tuning in. And,
Thanks, guys.
See you next time.